Crypto Frog back up in the joint. My tagline is new crypto videos all the time, and I definitely ain't getting sued for false advertising. Let's talk Quant network. My head is spinning, so much is going on, and QNT holders are feeling an intense rush of excitement. I know I am. Disclosure, I bought my first bag of QNT the other day, but this video was not paid for by anyone. I do this for the love of the game. I bought for $8.50 and it's currently $9.62, but this train isn't even pulling out of the station yet. If you want to show your appreciation, a simple subscribe, thumbs up, and share will do. Not that hard, is it? As a small channel, those simple actions on your behalf will help all of us take on the YouTube algo and, most importantly, spread the words about Quant Network and all the other less well-known crypto projects I rattle on about. Want to take it to the next level of saying thanks, muchos gracias, sign up for an exchange using one of my ref links in the video description below if you like a coin on said exchange. QNT holders are feeling super quamphy about now, kind of like this guy here. He's gonna have a good night. And rightly so. The funding has failed. QNT will now rise like a phoenix from the flames. Overledger is here, or at the very least, imminent. Quant, the mama ship, here to crush. Overledger is integrated into Shia's private network that supports 40% of SEPA payments. Shia has confirmed this. Quant has confirmed this. In case you are wondering, SEPA stands for the Single Euro Payments Area. It's the EU's Payment Integration Initiative for the simplification of bank transfers dominated in euro. Simps who wrongly stated the QNT token has no utility have been truly and fully BTFO'd. It's likely they A, can't read, or B, purposely buried their heads in the sand. I'd be more inclined to say A. Let's spit some facts about QNT. There is no inflation. No new QNT can ever be created. The total supply, the max ever QNT, will be 14,612,493. Ain't going up, ain't going down, and it's pretty darn small. Much like the market cap for such a ginormous project, it's only $116.1 million market cap as of the time of making this video. I'm looking at how Overledger works. I suggest you check out the website yourself, quant.network, or any of my other videos on Quant on this channel. Now, Overledger means the demand for QNT will explode. Gateway operators can stake their QNT within the Overledger network. The more they stake, the more they can transact and process payments. So that's going to be locked up. So demand will be rising while the supply will be getting increasingly locked up. Even someone who doesn't study Economics 101 knows that when demand vastly exceeds supply, the price rises and rises fast. On top of that, QNT used for license is out of the circulation supply, further boosting its scarcity. I'm going to quote parts of this excellent tweet thread on QNT by someone called CryptoSec.Ledge. Throw him a follow. Overledger blockchain operating system not only provides interoperability between all leading enterprises and public blockchains, but also connecting the world's networks to blockchain with just 3 lines of code. Unlike other solutions, Overledger solves interoperability at scale without the overhead, bottleneck, single point of failure of adding another blockchain in the middle, nor does it impose restrictions / require blockchains to fork their code to connect. Scrolling down here, I don't want to read all of them. You can check it out. I will leave a link for you in the video description. Quant's approach is superior, enabling scalable interoperability, can connect with any blockchain, existing network, future-proof, and without imposing limitations requiring connected chains to fork their code. Oh mama, Are you not entertained? Let's continue with what he says about QNT's numerous partners. These are serious partners. In fact, you could say the most serious partners any cryptocurrency project is able to boast of. Gilbert Verdian is an absolute ledge. His networking skills must be legendary. If I had hair as good as him, I'd be alpha mailing around a room of lower status males who pretend to themselves that they are chads. Let's see what CryptoSec has to say about the partners, because he summarizes real nice. First up, he says partners. Quant have partnered with Shia, the leading financial network provider in Europe, and both companies are confident that this development will play an integral part in building the financial infrastructure of the future globally. He includes a link on Shia's announcement here. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Overledger is integrated into Shia Chain, part of that private financial network known as ShiaNet that is the backbone of the European financial market, enabling the financial market, 580 banks, central banks, trading venues that are building projects on Shia Chain to benefit from this scalable interoperability. He mentions a bunch of other partners as well. I'll leave a link to his thread in the video description, as I said before. Second major partner. There are a lot, but let's talk about Oracle briefly. I also have a separate video on the Oracle partnership. Quant have also partnered up with Oracle, who are the second largest software provider in the entire world as a fintech partner to deliver financial services infrastructure. Let's talk about number 3 on this long list of companies that are working with Quant Network, PayUK. That is the UK's largest payment network. Through this relationship, Quant will shape the payment ecosystem and help set the strategic direction of the payments infrastructure and adopting the new payments architecture, also known as NPA. This gentleman here, Dread Bong Zero, is also a treasure trove of information about Quant Network. I suggest you also throw him a follow, and this particularly good thread where he uses his detective skills to try and work out what might be going on behind the scenes, y'all. Rather than being an audiobook for you, I'll just leave a link to it below. Talking of Gilbert Verdian, the issue on getting QNT on top-tier exchanges was also brought up by him, the founder of Quant Network, in a recent Telegram AMA. He said, and I quote, "Let's just say, with the upcoming clients, announcements, and partnerships that we have in the pipeline, we are not going to be having any trouble being on these exchanges in line with the strategy we set out." End quote. That's another slap down to the fudders. I love the smell of rocket fuel in the morning. QNT is already deep into the top 100 market caps without a top-tier exchange listing. Prepare yourself for when that happens. In fact, if Binance's CZ had an inch of integrity about him, he'd list QNT for free and ASAP. How can he go on ignoring a project that arguably, maybe not even arguably at this point, has the best partnerships and use cases in the space? Instead of trawling Twitter with his tweet about shilling him projects, he has his people check out one of the best ones and list them, and while he's at it, delisting all the dross off his exchange, including a number of actually dead projects like Luna, Loom Network, and freaking Bitcoin Diamond. Get your head in the game, dude. Rant over. I personally can't stand CZ. I respect him for building a massive company from the ground up, but as a person, not a fan at all. Rant 100% over. Let's face facts. Quant Overledger is already integrated in one of Europe's biggest financial instruments. Gateways are about to start firing millions upon millions upon millions of transactions. Wait until more partners come on board. Wait till the tier 1 exchanges come. I don't know what I'm most looking forward to, actually, making crazy gains off QNT or enjoying the salty sodium eye juice from the fudders. I'm going to sip it like a fine wine. Another thing to keep in mind, QNT has a far smaller supply than Bitcoin. There is no inflation, and QNT has more utility than Bitcoin. And that isn't a knock on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is Bitcoin. In it, QNT is currently less than $10 each. Now, I'll leave you to digest that fact as you take a look at this chart, QNT price overview. Which market cap causes which price? $100 billion market cap is certainly not out of the question for QNT, in my opinion. That would mean one QNT would cost $8,283.12. No financial advice. Do your own research. Also, subscribe, like, and share. Follow me on Twitter, CryptoFrog202. Until we meet again, stack the Chad. Stay quamphy. Peace!